It's AEW Dynamite. 7th of December, AEW Dynamite with William Regal kind of appearing on this show, which again was kind of weird. But you know, with MJF, with a Dynamite Battle Royal, with loads of other stuff. So let's just dive into this show. It wasn't very good, but then again, guys, when is AEW Dynamite good? If we're being honest, it's not. But we actually kick off the show with a Battle Royal, and to be honest, I do like my Battle Royals. I do like my Royal Rumbles. So I do like this. There is no. I do like these sort of matches, but again, you the likes of Brian Cage in here, Jungle Boy, Matt Hardy, Ricky Starks, Cassidy, and fucking Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes does a Canadian Destroyer, and like, why couldn't the Canadian Destroyer have just eliminated the guy? Why did Dustin Rhodes have to drag his old carcass off the deck and then clothesline him over the top? Would it not just been better if the initial impact of the Canadian Destroyer sent the guy over the top rope? That's what I think would have been better. And then we were doing to Ethan Page and Ricky Starks, and you're thinking at this point, who do you actually want to win this? You know, who do you actually want to win this match? Ricky Starks, so he holds on. Page is thrown over the top rope. So we have got Ricky Starks winning the match, and then this cues MJF to come out, but says that Bryan Danielson's a big shite bag and he's not out there because he's scared of me, and it is just a typical stick for MJF. It's the same shit every week. Like, he's got something, right? I'm under no illusion of that, but he just says the same stuff week in, week out, in my opinion. He's like, what I did to your boy, Willie Reeks. And then he talks about he's going to become a 4-time Dynamite Diamond Ring. Again, the fact this is going to be his 4th one. If he does win, I doubt he will. And he says, and I'm still going to be the holder of Triple B. And then he just says about MJF. Well, MJF says, not MJF, what am I smoking, man? Fucking Ricky Starks. He says to Ricky Starks, you're nothing more than a dollar store Dwayne, referring to The Rock. And he says, I'm going to refer to you as the Pebble. And it's like, what is going on here? Like, he's nothing like The Rock. Who looks at Ricky Starks and gets The Rock? I don't get that. I mean, people refer to is it Eli Drake? Eli Drake, or was that his name on SmackDown? I think that is his name. Fuck. I was me forget. People refer to him as The Rock, right? And I can see it. I honestly can see it. This, calling him a Poundland Dwayne is offensive to Poundland Dwaynes. And then Starks basically says, well, Max, you're a 5th-rate Roddy Piper. You smell like fucking paint thinners. You've got the cheap suit, the cheap shoes, the cheap heat. You absolutely suck. He basically buries him for like the next 2 minutes. It was alright for Ricky Starks, but you look in the ring and there's just a lack of height and physicality for these two. It's like, I mean, the average man is more built than these two. MJF can talk about his bank account, which is fair enough, because Tony Khan and his dad want to pay these guys fucking billions, but it's not really a good enough point, is it, if we're being honest? But then MJF, after this guy stopped talking after about two minutes, talking a lot about real life stuff, kayfabe stuff, blah blah blah, shite. MJF kicks him in the balls, and then Starks hits him with a running spear. And then MJF's like, damn, and Ted's like, oh, what an impact. And so there you go. That is, is this the next feud for the title? Jesus Christ, that is not good. Moxley appears backstage, just says, Hangman Page, you want another bit of me, big man? You know where to find me. And then we have the king of television, the king of Burger King. He's the Burger King, he's the pizza man, he is the McDonald's trooper. He is what you want to call him. It's Samoa Joe. Anything fast food, Samoa Joe has got you sorted. He's taking on Darby Allin here for the TNT Championship. And Darby Allin just getting absolutely thrown about like it was just the fattest bastard in the world against the skinniest bastard in the world here. And he does the muscle buster on the skateboard, which is a pretty decent spot, like, of course, but yeah, Samoa Joe absolutely demolishes Darby Allin here. And then Joe bolts out of the ring when he sees Wardlow. Tony Schiavone was in backstage with Cassidy and Kip Sabian. A shit interview, do not care about it. We had then Daniel Garcia and Jack Swagger taking on Cesaro and Wheeler Yuta. Again, this is like we had the fucking clip a couple of weeks ago, the purple bucket hat, and again, like he throws it to him at the start of the match, and it's like, can someone throw a razor blade through the screen so I can tan my wrist watching this shit? Jesus Christ, this was bad. This was absolutely shite. Of course, on Saturday we're getting like another mega match between these two factions. This is just dragged on. I thought Regal would be there to be a part of it, but no, you know. But yeah, Shivani then goes in the ring, shows an interview he did with William Regal a couple of weeks ago, and Regal's talking about that the Blackpool Combat Club didn't need him anymore, and he needed to show them. And again, it's like, oh, hold on here. Moxley then just like, I mean, I don't want to say he fucking forgives him completely. He kind of just talks about the future of the Blackpool Club and that they're going to beat the Jericho Appreciation Society. But why did they have to show this? Like, why can't Regal just be written off TV? He betrayed Moxley and then MJF betrayed him. It's as simple as that. Why did they have to make it into something pisher? I was about to say bigger, like, but it's certainly not bigger. It's just shit. I really don't get that, to be honest. Moxley then just walking about like a fucking rabid Wolverine, but nowhere near the levels of Chris Benoit. He looks like a methed out Wolverine with his beard, fat bastard, his fucking eyes. He can barely open them because his face is that fat. He's just a disgusting bearded bastard, isn't he, man? He really is. We then have Jamie Hayter having a sit-down interview with Tommy Schiavone. Lasts about 10 seconds. Says, it's my duty to defend this champion. I don't care. I'll take all challenges. The Bunny, Sheeta, whoever wins that. Again, awful. But then get a trios match. We get Jade Cargill and the Baddies, Red Velvet and Leah Gray in that team, taking on Madison Ray and two jobbers. I believe one of them was called Hogan. Schiavone marking out during the match, saying this is a big time entrance right here. Right. So unless it's someone who has a fucking who can warrant a place on the wrestling Mount Rushmore, I don't think they're worthy of ever getting mentioned like that again. Personally, Madison Rain gets pinned. She's been absolutely jobbed out since she came to Dynamite. Is what it is. Tony Schiavone. Then he was backstage with Saraya. Baker then interrupts her, and again, you can let's get stuck into the match, man. Let's get another rematch here. You can step into the ring on the 11th of January. Something shit about that, man. Fuck me, get me out. I need to start reviewing this show. And then in your main event, we had the Acclaimed taking on the AWA, the IWGP, the ROH World Tag Champions. Is it the Dudley? But no, it's FTR, a team we don't care about. Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood. They sound like they sound awful, right? They sound absolutely horrendous. Their names. They wrestle horrible. They look like fat fucks. I'm glad the Acclaimed win. I don't even like the Acclaimed, right? The Acclaimed have got Billy Gunn in their corner. And that's as fucking good as it's going to get, guys. But that is it for your AEW Dynamite review. I have nothing else to say. The show sucks, right? It was devoid of any star power this week. No Jericho, no Sting. It's missing Regal with no Punk. People hype up the fucking Young Bucks and Omega. Well, where are they? They're supposed to be the cornerstones of this company. Like, we are going into the 2023, by the looks of it, with a world title picture between Ricky Starks and MJF. And is that good enough? Is that the company that's going to challenge WWE? I mean, WWE going into 2023 for Mania, there's so much stuff rumoured. Cody Rhodes against Roman Reigns. Reigns versus The Rock. Cena versus Austin. Logan Paul versus Cena. Austin versus Logan Paul. The matches are fucking endless at WrestleMania. Is it 39? And yet, here we are, with AEW, going nowhere, stuck in the mud, with fucking jobbers, despite the fact he's got an infinite fucking checkbook that realistically he could just sign a lot more people if he wanted to, guys. But anyway, that is it for your Dynamite review. I'm going to rate it out of 10. I'm going to give it a 1. Probably the lowest rating that we've gave this week. Worse, it was definitely worse than NXT. Undoubtedly was this worse than NXT. NXT fucking, you're Apollo Creed catching a fish in NXT. All I caught watching this was fucking AIDS, because it was shit, and it was pish, and I've no interest in it. And yes, this is like an 18 plus review, because I think I've swore every second word. But you know what? Seeing I get infuriated and pissed off by watching something, it's hard to hold back. I'm going to make some toast, go upstairs and watch some Die Hard, because I'll tell you what, That's what you do on the 8th. That's what you do at Christmas, right? You watch Christmas movies, not shitey fucking wrestling like a virgin. Till next time, peace.